the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley's over there. It is the 18th day of October, year of our Lord 2018. Have you tuned into the Muskegon Channel radio yet?
Yeah, I just that time you.
Oh,
let me
well,
know was,
thanks. You should.
coming on, and I liked. Well, I liked what I heard. I told you. I said it sounds really good. I like the mix of music. I think it's
Right.
really cool. Very
Right. That's
nostalgic.
what we're doing. We're mixing it up. We're the mix masters.
Nice.
Wiki, wiki, wiki.
No, don't start. No, none of that. I don't want any of that crap, or I will stop listening.
I don't even like the term mix of music.
I
just
hate.
it's just weird to me.
I have a couple of
It's
friends
good.
of mine who I got some old friends of mine who are DJs, like
What's that?
DJ, like spin, who are DJs who
Oh, right.
spin and like did it at clubs and stuff. And I got like them, got respect for them, but most people who do that annoy the hell out of me.
Oh, yeah.
It just they're.
So, I got a thought
There it
for you, and it's going to put your life in check.
Go ahead.
It's going to make you stop and think because,
Stop and okay.
yeah, because life goes by fast. Are you ready for
Right.
this?
Can't wait.
Do you realize The Sopranos has been off the air for 10 years?
Oh man,
It has been 10
seems like-
friggin' years since The Sopranos ended on HBO. 10 years.
you
10.
sent me a text. The last episode of that show, you sent me a text when they fade to black. What the hell happened? Did your power go out? What's
No,
going on?
you sent me the text.
Or okay, one of us sent something.
Yeah,
I remember being pissed. What the hell happened? That's it?
I know.
That's how they're ending. That was still to this day the worst ending of any show ever in the history of televised entertainment. The worst. The absolute. And it still pisses me off. I am still angry about that. It's because
10
it's
years.
lazy.
It has been 10
Oh,
years
yeah.
since that show has been on the air.
That's crazy. I can't. That's a blink of an eye.
Dude,
That is a blink of
10
an eye.
years.
man.
10 years. I feel like Jeremy Piven in Grosse Pointe Blank.
10, oh yeah,
10
Grosse Pointe-
years, man. 10 years.
10. At Grosse Pointe Blank, you want another? That was 20 years.
I know, right?
Jesus. God, we're old.
10 years.
Can't
But here's the good news.
Oh.
The production is happening on the Sopranos prequel, and they're working on that. That's where I read the article. They
Okay,
were
how
talking
do
about the Sopranos prequel that's going to be in the movies. And
No Gandolfini. How do you
no,
do? You
but it's a
can't
younger
do that.
Gandolfini.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna
Okay.
lead up to when the Sopranos started.
Gotcha. Okay. I could see that could work then.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the article started off. It's been 10 years since the Sopranos was on the air, and I'm like, oh,
Good
10 years.
Lord.
yeah,
Amazing.
crazy.
Even-
Don't blink, dude.
no.
Your kid wasn't even born when the Sopranos was still on the
No.
air.
Unbelievable. I can't
know.
even. My head wrapping my mind around that is just
Got that right.
too much.
I'll tell you what. You
Can't
wrap
do
your
it.
mind around some news. I'll blow my nose, and we'll get on with the
right.
show.
All right, sounds good. Let's get into it. Former head of USA Gymnastics has been arrested. Steve Penny is accused of removing documents linked to the Larry Nassar sexual abuse case. Penny is being detained in Tennessee while awaiting extradition to Texas. He's facing up to 10 years in prison. That whole thing is just gross. Obviously impacted the victims. USA Gymnastics, Michigan State. Touches the governor's race here in Michigan, too. So, it's at the end of the day, Nassar's in prison where he should be.
Yep.
But there are still other heads that are
It goes a lot deeper than just that. It really does. Our friend Annie Donald.
Yeah.
I
right.
mean, it links a lot deeper than just this.
She's
got another book coming out, dude, and it's not going to be good for a lot of people.
What that woman has gone through and what she's been able to rise above.
Oh yeah.
Quite honestly, is about as inspirational as it gets.
Yep.
I mean, you can't even wrap your head around a lot of that stuff.
No.
And how she's come through on the other side is amazing. It really is. So, yeah, I do.
Well, her next book is called 27 Seconds. So
yeah, I've seen I've seen little glimpses of that.
Yeah, she sent me a copy
Facebook.
of it yesterday.
Okay.
I got to get a read going on it, but yeah, delightful woman, and what a warrior. Nothing but the highest regard for her. Period.
Yeah, and
it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get uglier.
Just
it really is.
Shaking. This stuff is head shaking. You don't know. You try and wrap your head around the mindset when it comes to like trafficking and stuff.
Oh,
I mean, because we're getting past obviously the gymnastics, how bad that was, but the trafficking, the societal evil that is, and how it can happen.
There's no words.
You can't. It renders you speechless. It really does. It's like, how do you do that? How do you do that to kids or to young women or to young boys?
Anyone. It's slavery.
I can't to anyone. You can't. Yeah, it's just shocking and stunning and gross and sick. And you put whatever negative adjective you want to throw in there.
There's no word strong enough.
Horrific. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. We're gonna try and downshift from that.
Okay.
I'm gonna try, because I'm a professional journalist.
Yes.
Here's your segue. An apparent case of Netflix addiction has emerged in India. 26-year-old reportedly sought help in the southern part of the country. The man is convinced his waning attention span, reluctance to interact with others, and seclusion is due to his obsessive need to binge watch 7 to 10 hours a day.
How about that?
I can empathize. I don't have time to do 7 to 10 hours, but I would if I could. I would totally ignore family, friends, pretty much anything else, personal hygiene. If I could, Netflix is taking over.
Yep.
And I don't care, and I'm welcoming that.
See, I was Amazoning last night. I was Amazoning on Amazon Prime because Netflix is good.
No, it's great. It's not good. It's great. Don't undersell it by saying it's good. No, it's great.
Well, hear me out.
Go ahead.
Okay. Netflix is good. It's very good. I like it. I like the idea of being, and I like the whole idea of the menu driven television, where you can go pick out what you want.
Right.
However, I am much more of a fan of watching like a documentary type thing, and Amazon has got them. They mop the floor. Now, I will say this, that Netflix generally gets better documentaries, the really, really good ones, but Amazon has just got libraries of documentaries of anything you can think of, and it's really, really good. And they're not always of the highest quality like they are on Amazon, but there's just a lot of them to pick from. So if you want to watch the history of the devil, you can watch that. Last night, you know what I watched last night? I like that kind of stuff. I like the idea of history of religion, history of deities. I like the idea of history of the possibility of multiple civilizations that we don't know about on Earth.
Dimensions, all that stuff. Yeah, that's it's fascinating.
But last night, I was like, hey, look at this. It was an hour plus of retro commercials.
Really?
I mean, from the 50s, 60s, and all that other kind of stuff. That was fun to sit and watch for an hour. It's like.
But you said something interesting to me. You said, well, Netflix gets the better. There's more documentaries on Amazon, but Netflix gives you the better selection.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing with Netflix is they've got everything.
Yeah.
Drama, comedy.
But I don't watch a lot of that.
But here's the thing: see, you have a very narrow view of things you like. Like you're all about documentaries now. That's like I like documentaries. I get into them, but I also love stand-up. I love drama. I love situational comedy. I love all that stuff. And Netflix just gives me a library of everything. And you mentioned documentaries; they give you the best. They don't give you just any.
I didn't disagree with you.
So
I like the bigger choice on Amazon. That's all.
Bigger, yeah, but the lower quality. You take volume over quality.
Well,
that's what you're basically saying.
If there's
Netflix will give you the best documentaries.
I mean, it's not that they're bad documentaries. It's just that
they're just not as good.
You know,
that's what you said.
You find a lot from the Smithsonian Channel on Amazon, which is nice. You find a lot from, but then too, you can find one that some schmuck produced in his basement, and it's just, and then you know what? 5 minutes into it, you just back out, and it's like, it wasn't that good.
So you know where both, I think, and I believe this, if Netflix and Amazon Prime are ever able to get into sports, because that's the only thing keeping
Amazon
cable,
does.
the only thing keeping cable and satellite TV going is like NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball. You get those.
You can get all those.
Well, I know, but you can't get it. It's not.
I know.
It's not the.
But Amazon offers football games.
But
and let me ask you this: if you stop and think about this, let's say, and this is something we're kicking around big time because, Cindy likes baseball, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're paying how much a month for cable up at the cottage when all she really ever wants to watch on there is baseball games?
It's a Tiger game. Yeah.
So do we buy the MLB at Bat app for the thing up north and then just watch baseball on that next year instead of paying for cable?
That might be. There you go. There's a possibility.
See what I mean? But Amazon Prime does have football games on it that you can watch.
Yeah, but you're not getting the.
No,
you're not getting
half a dozen or 8 of them a weekend you can pick.
Yeah, but you're not getting. Yeah, but you're not getting all of them. You want to get all of it. That's the one thing.
Buy the NFL Sunday
offers
ticket through your little device. Hell, a lot cheaper than cable. Even at $250 for the season, it's a lot cheaper than a year's worth of cable.
That's true. That's actually cable. I think right now it's like I want to say it's like 100. I can't remember because I go to Uccello's to watch games that I need to watch. Yeah, plump down a few bucks, enjoy some pizza, a couple of beverages.
I go to Uccello's and screw some waitress out of a table that should be flipped over 5 times a day.
I tip 40%, 25 to 40. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Next story, you deadbeat.
All right, let's get into it. Authorities in Muskegon say Henry Street. This is a little traffic note for you because this was very, very, very important. Authorities in Muskegon say Henry Street is closed from Churchill to Eugene due to a water main break. Road completely flooded. Detour onto Porter, Lake Harbor, and Forest Park. Hopefully, it's going to reopen later on this evening. But I wanted to pass that along because I thought that was pertinent, and the people of Ski Town needed to know. That's what I'm about.
You're a humble servant.
Giving you information. See, that was usually just get that by watching me on the TV. I gave it to you here.
Wow.
There you go. And that's coming from a professional traffic anchor. So you can trust the information I just gave you.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Sports. Astros fall to the Red Sox. Controversial home run. Was it fan interference? I don't know. Anyway, Red Sox win. Pistons open the season with a win over Brooklyn. They beat the Nets 103-100. That's sports.
What were you talking about?
The association tipping off.
They still play basketball? Well, I didn't know.
Of course. Great American game.
Have yourself a great Thursday. Let's do it again tomorrow. What do you think?
Later.